Welcome to the Travelers of Storia combat tutorial. Firstly, we can see these units from our deck in this row. These units are awaiting deployment. These are the enemies. On top here, we can see the order of a combat turn. Take actions, decide attacks, activate energy abilities, and then the attack phase, where allied units attack first, followed by the enemies. So let's take a turn. Each turn, a player takes up to 4 actions. You can take actions to deploy units, use action abilities, use treasure cards, draw a card from your combat deck, or filter a card from awaiting deployment by putting it on the bottom of your deck and replacing it with the top card of your deck. Here are the action costs of these units. We're going to take our actions to deploy these units in front of the enemies. Next, we're going to decide our attacks. This number represents a unit's attack amount, and this number represents the unit's health, or energy as it's known in the game. Once we've decided our attacks, we have to roll the dice to see if any units use their energy abilities. We've rolled an 8, which allows this card to use one of its energy abilities. We're going to choose to evade with it. Once all the allied units have attacked, the enemies get to attack back. Our evading unit takes no damage from the attack, but because no allied unit is in front of this enemy unit, the enemy unit deals its attack damage directly to our combat deck. This number shows how many cards are in our deck total and how many of these cards have been fatigued. Once every card in our deck has been fatigued, we lose the encounter. It's a new combat turn, and I'm going to draw a card from the deck. Now I'm going to filter a card from the deck. This card has an action ability with this symbol next to it. The Adept symbol indicates that this unit can use its action ability while awaiting deployment. Otherwise, the unit must be deployed to use the ability. Once again, let's decide attacks. This time, the roll for energy abilities shows a 7, which means one of our enemies gets to use an energy ability. With damage reduction 1, we reduce the total damage the unit takes by 1. Now we'll use all 4 of our actions to use this Scroll of Disintegration treasure card, which lets us fatigue 1 unit of our choice. Once the fight is over, we must choose the order in which we wish to return our units to our deck. These cards will go on the bottom of our deck. For more videos and updates, join us at travelersofstoria.com or our Facebook page.